Let's be honest, calling WWE matches looks like a dream job. Front row seat, global audience, reacting to insane moments live on TV. But being a WWE commentator might be one of the most frustrating jobs in wrestling. Because you're not really there to call the action. You're there to sell, repeat, and stick to a script. Today, we're breaking down why it actually sucks to be a WWE commentator, and why only a few voices have figured out how to survive it. So, first off, you're a salesperson first, commentator second. One of the biggest problems? You're not hired to enhance the match, you're hired to sell products. Every episode includes sponsored catchphrases, repetitive taglines, and corporate buzzwords shoved into big moments. A wrestler could be telling a story in the ring, and suddenly the commentary shifts to, "This match is brought to you by," and it kills immersion. And worse? The commentators know it sounds fake, but they have no choice. Say the line, hit the cue, repeat it again in 20 minutes. This is why fans complain about commentary sounding robotic, because it is in really any sport, but especially in WWE. Forced catchphrases kill authenticity. WWE loves catchphrases, not just for wrestlers, but for commentators too. The problem is overuse. When the same lines are screamed every single week, big moments stop feeling big. Reactions feel pre-recorded, and surprise feels rehearsed. Instead of reacting naturally, commentators are often waiting for a specific move, a specific finish, or a specific moment they were told to go big for. So instead of calling what's happening, they're delivering pre-approved sound bites. That's not commentary. That's voice acting, with handcuffs on. Here's something fans don't always realize. Many WWE commentators aren't truly calling matches as they happen. They're being talked to in their headset, adjusting to last-second changes, being told what not to say, and being redirected mid-sentence. That's why commentary sometimes feels delayed, vague, or oddly disconnected from the ring. Instead of, "That knee just wrecked him." You get? This is exactly why this superstar is dangerous. Safe, generic, empty. Calling wrestling should feel like reacting to chaos, not reading a brand-approved summary. Another huge issue? Overcrowded commentary booths. 3 people, sometimes 4, all trying to get their lines in. This leads to talking over each other, repeating the same point, forced arguments, and, well, heels yelling just to yell. Instead of helping the match, commentary becomes background noise. And when teams change constantly, week to week, brand to brand, chemistry never gets time to grow. Fans don't bond with voices they barely hear long enough to trust. Great commentary relies on consistency, but WWE rotates teams constantly. New partners, sudden role changes, heel and face switches overnight. So instead of evolving naturally, commentators reset every few months. That's why classic teams worked like Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler, or Taz and Michael Cole. They had time to breathe. Today, most teams don't survive long enough to become iconic. Despite all this, some voices break through. Take Wade Barrett. He doesn't oversell. He sounds informed. He enhances moments instead of hijacking them. And Pat McAfee or Jim Ross or Michael Cole? They succeed because they talk like a fan, not a corporate script. Loose, observational, passionate without being fake. They don't scream every second, they pick moments. That's the secret. Being a WWE commentator, it is about loving wrestling. But it's also about obeying scripts, selling products, hitting buzzwords, and surviving constant changes. That's why so many sound the same, and why the few who feel authentic stand out instantly. Because in a world of forced reactions, real voices are rare, and when fans hear one, they never forget it. Thanks for watching.